Tomorrow, the Summer Session Craft Beer Festival in Portland features more breweries than any beer lover could imagine in one place. 90 from Maine, dozens more from around the region and country. Don't try to sample them all, I would recommend.
Well, you know, pace yourself, right?
Maybe one sip of each.
This year, something special too, festival goers will be able to raise a pint from another country. Several countries, actually. Katie Boboso has a preview of this unique way Mainers are branching out with their brews.
Over at Rising Tide Brewing Company, the staff is hard at work, preparing for Maine's Disneyland for lovers of local suds, the Summer Session Craft Beer Festival.
This is probably the biggest beer festival in New England.
This year is expected to be the biggest yet for the Maine Brewers Guild, as it hosts its first international collaboration by introducing the Maine Beer Box.
This incredible 40-foot refrigerated shipping container that we've put 78 draft lines on the side of. That is filled with beer from Iceland.
But first, it was filled with beer from Maine. In June, the Brewers Guild traveled to Reykjavik, Iceland to debut the beer box at the island country's biggest beer festival to date. And it all started with what the Guild's Sean Sullivan said was a chance encounter with members of Eimskip, an Icelandic-based shipping company with headquarters in Portland.
We got talking about the different things you can do with containers. We joked then about creating one giant kegerator, and it happened this past year.
Sullivan says for Maine, it's cheaper to ship beer overseas than it is to truck it to the southern U.S. And in Iceland, breweries can't sell or even offer tastings of their beer in-house. The beer box opens up a much larger market for both countries.
Everybody from the State Department to, the Department of Economic and Community Development here in Maine has supported this effort.
It's the latest way for Maine to share its beer without borders.
I think craft beer consumers these days, and just fans of beer, they want to try something new. They want to try beer they've never been able to try before, and they want an experience.
In Portland, Katie Boboso, News Center.
It's a big deal for sure. Sean Sullivan with the Maine Brewers Guild says the organization will announce next month which country it plans to do a beer swap with next year. Summer Session kicks off tomorrow. It's at Thompson's Point in Portland. It starts at noon and runs till